This is a sidewalk market in the working-class Mexico City neighborhood of Alamos. The people shopping this day are preparing for Mexico's ancient tradition called Day of the Dead. It's here in the public markets of this city where you can see this cultural blending take place. Touches of pre-Hispanic Mexico mixed in with European traditions, and more recently, Halloween from the United States. The vendors are selling these ceramic incense holders. Ancient Mesoamerican people used similar holders to burn a tree resin called copal. They believed it cleanses the soul. Such traditional items are on sale alongside Halloween items. Francisco Santiago is 22 years old. All his life, his family has been selling both. I ask him which ones he sells most.
What people ask for the most are the sugar, chocolate, and amaranth skulls.
On Day of the Dead, Mexicans adorn altars called ofrendas or offerings. Many believe their dead loved ones return on November 1st and 2nd and spend some time with the living. Anthropologist Martha Turok says all civilizations, from ancient to modern ones, have been puzzled by death.
It's one of the great questions humankind has asked itself from the beginning of time. One of the ways that culture is defined is the cult to death.
But culture has a way of transforming itself by adding pieces of the present. Take the 2015 James Bond film, Spectre. Until that movie was made, the parade never actually existed. Inspired by the James Bond movie, Mexico City officials decided to have a parade as part of the capital's Day of the Dead festivities. And this traditional holiday commemorating the dead is transforming into something that includes furry monsters who sometimes pose for photos. Veronica Vivas is dressed in a Catrina costume, a character dating back to 1910 that satirizes the wealthy.
My family is from Puebla State, and there they build very large offering altars in the cemeteries. I think we shouldn't lose this tradition, and it should be passed on to future generations who can see how lovely this is.
Anthropologist Turok says the commercialization of Day of the Dead could hinder that.
You turn it into something more of a spectacle than a ritual. And those are the things that worry me.
But even in more traditional communities, Mexican officials are working with residents to protect this long-standing cultural tradition. And they're finding ways to use Day of the Dead to attract global visitors and hopefully inject some life into the economy. Franc Contreras, CGTN, Mexico City.